Alright, we can get started here in a second. Just getting all the pre-flight information I need. Never flown this plane. Like I said, watch some videos and stuff, so let's see how it's gonna go. Some music on while I wait. So I'm getting my flight plan together. This is kind of what it looks like. See, I have it on the screen. So I'm gonna put all these weights. I'm gonna be putting it in to the sim. I just try to figure out everything here. So today we're going from we're going from Phoenix to LAX. Alright, let's get some external power first. Okay, the external power's in, so the first thing I'm coming here is the load manager. Get my weights. Total payload is 76,000 pounds. Block fuel for this flight is 32,000 pounds. 2,000 on the taxi. And the trips, it's in about 15,000. So a lot of this is going to be trial and error, so, but, you know, willing to try. Okay, you can hear my kids screaming in the back, too. So I apply that, you should see it. You want it from, I think, 30 to 34. So once I apply that, you're going to see it sink down. There we go. Ground power in. The APU crank. Do the test first so I can do it. Okay, see that light saying it's starting? Lower the volume of the sim a little bit. It's not too loud. So I got those weights in there. I'll come back to this one and get ready to push if I need to. Most people use SimTrip Pro, but I'm gonna be using a mixture of that and an EFB. Albusoft EFB version 2 client. I'll show you what I'm gonna be seeing. I think it gives a good, pretty amount of information. I'll show you that. Yeah, so that was my flight plan right here. This is the FB I usually use. It gives you your altitude. I gotta put 30,000 feet. It's showing 3. I'm not going all the way up to, the flight plan wanted me to go up to 40,000. I was like, nah, no way. Actually, you know what? I'll go up to 35. This app shows a pretty good amount of information. Like I said, you know, I put the flight plan in, and then this, you can see this for going from Phoenix to LA, which is right here. You kind of start down. You can go down from here and go out and fill in the stuff you need to put in to make it more in depth and tune of what you're doing. Like, you know, I'll start off with my taxi. The option for taxi, you're going to take off to 6. I think that, see, it gives you an orange line and kind of where you know you should be taxiing. So it's going to be short taxi. Alright, shit. Okay. That's going to, it's doing this thing. Kind of in the blind now. Great. Damn it, when does this? Hate when I use the cursor, so I'm gonna have to put it in full screen. Such a pain in the ass. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I put the runway thing, I got it. putting my departure in. So my paperwork here shows the Keens too. Pretty short route. Keens to Messy, direct Eastwood, Hollywood. Taking off 26. Landing 25 left in LA. I'm gonna go and put that in here. 26 and Keens 2. Messy. Set the flight. Hold on a second. Set the flight plan. Thank you. Then you go to arrival to LA and here's the arrival. Landed 25 left. That's 25 left. This from experience, I know it's going to be CV. I'll show you where you can find that on the release. And it's the Hollywood. Hollywood Eastwood transition. You can find all this out here on what fixes you're going to. You can see on the Hollywood one right here, this is the arrival into LA. Then you're going to see Seaview. Seaview is the last fix there, so that's how I know that. Plus, I've done it in, real life once or twice. All right, I'm done with that. Good thing about this app, like I said, it shows weather. Well, that's LAX weather when you go back to Phoenix. Our weather is 2990. It's, marginal conditions. I mean, it's overcast, and really is overcast here today. So I'll set the altimeter. Oh shoot, I gotta change it first because my cursor has gone away. I hate when it does it. So retarded this way I get my screen back. But the cursor goes away. Cool. Alright, at least I got it now back so I could touch stuff. Yep. Alright, so the altimeter setting is 2990, so I gotta set it right. You look right here. set that to 2990. So you're gonna come up here and set it. You want to set it here. So uncage that while I'm here. Might as well uncage. Automatically set that both sides for me. Alright, what do I want to do next? Crank the APU while I'm here. I did already. Alright. See all these all orange? Let me turn the battery on. I turn the arm the emergency power. In the arm mode there, and then I want to get some air, so I see all these bleeds are off, so it's showing yellow. But once I push this, air is going to start flowing, except for pack 2, but it's going to flow to these two, and these lights should come off here. I have APU. You can check here and see that the APU is running. I'll go and disconnect the external power. External power. Ask them to disconnect it. It's off. This one's fine. If I didn't show it again, let me show it one more time. We're flying today, man. American Md-11. Rotate. First time flying this thing, really. Like I said, something's gonna go wrong. So, yeah, you know, you'll be here to see it. Laugh at my confusion. So, do that fire test. Let's do the cargo fire test. That on. The nav light's already on. I think I got most of that stuff on, I believe. Oh, the declog is gone. Seatbelts are on. Okay, I'll start setting up the MCDU, or MCDU as some people say. Of course, in real plane you would check and make sure all these are up to date. Of course this isn't, but you know. Today we're going from PHX Phoenix to LAX. I think they have alternate of Ontario in there. For AAL 1914. cruising at 35,000 feet. These if you had step climbs, but we don't today. Cost index, let's see what the cost index is. Cost index is 26. Show you guys, it's right. My flight information not showing. Let's see. Hold on a second here. I'm just trying to get my flight information working. I know it's not. Let's see. And as you can see, there's a little weather in Phoenix. On our route where we're going. We're not done yet. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let me get back to what I'm doing. So it's 26. Next page, taxis, 2,000, what we put in there. Just want to confirm the block fuel. Confirm that weight right there. Alternate. Showing 5.8, but 5.9, which they had filed for me. Next, I want to go over here. Right, doing the Keynes 2. I'm not used to this MCDU, although it's kind of like the Airbus, but it's not the same really. See transition off of 2.6. Insert that. What else we got here? After Messi, it's Eastwood, so we're gonna go right into the rival. So click on LA. Doing Hollywood. Hollywood 1. Eastwood transition for 2.5 left. ILS 2.5 left we're looking for. C view transition on that. Insert. I want discontinuity, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Looks like it's complete. These shoes look good. If I ever get comfortable with this, I'll try it on that sim and talk on the radios and stuff, but I just kind of want to do a flight run, dry run through. I can't even get it off the ground. It's going to be a pretty quick flight, if not. So, what do you want to do next? Back to that. Let me see what else I need to do. Got performance, flex. I'm not gonna flex yesterday. The weather, what's the weather here? That's 190 at 12, gusting 2-3. It's a tailwind. About 8 headwind. Tailwind, actually. Tailwind. Outside temperature. 27 degrees. Verify the speed. 134, 134, 147. And mission altitude is 2140. I don't know why it's so high here. Let me try this. If I can change. It's 2140. Why that's that. But here it's 40 engine out. It's the same thing, 2140. Right. What else did I need to do? Flight plan. Okay, so join my climb. Cruise should be 82 about there, which is good. Alright, cool. Finish up, close the doors, and kick the tires, start the fires, and see how this goes. Yo, what's up, man? Oh man, trying to just fuck around and fly this plane for the first time. See if I can figure it out. It's always a challenge to do something new. What are you up to, man? Some altitude up to... You gonna be chasing bad guys later, man, or what? I put 3.5. Yeah, buddy. Nice, man. Yeah, I see y'all crashing over there, man. I The whole time it's crashing, man. Crash Bandicoot. What do you mean, cop grind or the cop grind you're talking about, right? Cool. Let me get ready to start. That shit looks good. Parking brake is on. Go ahead and try to start one. Start 3, 2, 1. So third engine first. First engine second, second, third. Air, so I gotta turn on the ignition, which is right here. It's gonna come off. Starting number 3, you can see this start to rise. Once this gets to about 12, I'll introduce fuel. The fuel switch is right here. Best driver. What happened to good old Dragon, man? Is he still grinding? He's still doing his thing or what? So let me start outside, see how it sounds. The stairs and all that crap, but might be wise. Shut the door. Close that door. He got fired. What? I got a little joystick. This is cheap ass Otis 4. I want to get something different, but you know, it does a job. I'm not active enough. Damn. Oh, so they're coming down and you guys like that already? Damn. I want y'all to be sweating. I shouldn't need that again. Okay, so once we got a good start, which is 2, 4, 6, what we got here? 2, 4, 6. Start number 1. I remember he was playing for a minute though. I remember he was like streaming every day, grinding. That sucks, man. Reset fuel. It's gonna start to rise. Flight controls next after I do all that. How many hours do they want you to put in a week? Yeah, it should work. So I think it did. The oxygen. Yeah, man. I know. Like I say, I know even on the DayZ stuff, I know they're changing seasons around, so I know some of them have been back on GTA and, you know, Twitch RP. Yeah, some of them are back on doing GTA, Twitch RP, and New Day, and still haven't hopped the New Day yet. Shit, let me start the third one. Get out of here before the sun sets. Gonna be Lieutenant Taylor here soon again, huh, man? Just like old times, man. If your ass wasn't so ADD, I'll say come through to DayZ, but it's too slow for you. You need to shoot them up, bang bang, crash, smash. Still got love for you, though, man. Set my head. .260 is the heading. Be taking off here. We're gonna follow this eventually. If we get that far, we'll see. Here we got 3 good starts. Let's rolling back. Alright, cool. Shut the APU down. Shut the APU down. Come on. It's coming off right here. You can see air flows in there. Like some protection, anti-ice protection or something. I don't know why it's that way. But it should be good. You always want to see dark. We call it dark cop. Everything. There's no lights on up here, so that's good for now. Except this. I don't know what the hell that is. Right. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. It's Corey. All right. Our speeds are in here. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Like I said, I don't know the thrust system on this thing, so I don't know how to, we'll figure it out though. Trial by air. Check the flight controls real quick. See them going there. You can see how they're moving. Put the flaps and flaps 50. It's lagging a little bit. You need to make sure that's lined up there. Handle moves, of course, with this wheel. Turn the auto brake on. This is for takeoff, so we have to reject it with get max braking. Spoilers. See, the trim is 3. I think it's like 4. -4, I believe it was. Let me look and see. Yeah, -4.4. Yep. Dude, they got the SkyTrain. Wow, didn't think they would. Let's see, let's get it out of here. Gonna making a hard left, avoiding all these damn cars. We're going through them because they're coming at a fat, rapid pace. Go around here. Either come around here and then take off here, and I'll go. So see that engine 5-minute warm up. You can get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Lightning? I guess so. It's lightning already. Wow. Pretty bumpy coming up out of here. It'll be good for me. Weather. Trying to figure this plane out. It's automations and shit. So it's gonna be interesting. See, even if we get up off the ground. I utilize with the tailwind. I utilize as much runway as possible. Yeah, pretty much is, man. It's from the systems to how it flies. Like I said, I never flown this, so I don't know how to really manipulate this stuff, the whole autopilot here. So it's gonna be a learning curve. I've seen videos and stuff, but I'm gonna see if I could, figure it out. I just hope I get enough power to get up out of here. See, because it's a tailwind too. Taking off right into weather. There we go. So let's see if we'll fly the profile now. Profile, have the mass speeds and auto. Let's see how the my damn parachute, man. Everything looks to be doing alright. It's showing climb thrust, showing nav when I want to see. I mean, it's going to follow the pink line. Pitch, it's, you know, it's doing its pitch, and it's that green dot should maintain that speed of 250, which is right here. Looks good, beautiful. I have like an Indiana Jones moment, you know, fly yes, land no. We about. Things climbing like nothing. Nice. I think, yeah, so you increase and decrease the range. Look out, you can see other airports around if you want. That's that button. These are all small, rinky-dink airports you probably can't even land at. Above 10,000, so it's going to increase now to 312 knots. The climb profile. When the temperature gets below 10, then you know you want to put the anti-ice on and stuff. But that's lightning. Should get bumpy here in a second. I might have to change how I want to climb. Might want to climb faster to get above the clouds. Speed's dropping off. Getting through some wind shear or something. I might have to set it to something, climb at like 280. 280 is usually for turbulence, I think. Doesn't have a black part here or anything for turbulence. Do the after takeoff checklist. Turn that off. Disarm that spoilers. Looks like we're in the clear. Just about. Danny, I do hope I have my parachute with me too, bro. Got it off the ground, so. Alright, shiny bird. Of course, we don't fly these anymore, so it's just a take back. It's a new, I guess everyone's been flying this thing, man. It's a new plane that came out. Everyone's flying it. Gotta give it a go. The detail's not too bad on it. I mean, it's not like Microsoft Flight Simulator that has details all nice and fine. For the most part, it's not too bad. The clouds look fake, but plane overall, I mean, they did an alright job. Hard with the AA birds, man, because they have the chrome. The old ones too. They didn't do too bad on. Engines look, you know, legit. Let's see where we're going now. sure we're going in the right direction. Alright, so that right there is showing we should be at 35,000 feet right here at this point on the flight plan. Which is in about 23 miles. We should be at the top of our climb. This is showing we should get at 0. You have to worry about that time. Where's the clock at? So it's showing in 10 minutes or so. We should be at the top of the descent, which is 117 nautical miles from now. Then that's where we're gonna start coming back down. Okay, now the other, those the little ones are here now. The smaller ones, the older ones went home. Yeah, they like playing that grounded, man. So we played that for a minute. That's like our game. We play together. 16-year-old he's about to be 16. He's dying to play the, DayZ and GTA and stuff, man. So might have to work him into that slowly. Thing's struggling to climb, man. I should mess around with it, but I don't know. That's when things will probably start going wrong. You just try and manually putting it in, trying it. I do 300. Doesn't make it climb any faster. So pull back and that puts whatever speed you want. Just gonna hold 300 knots, 301 knots. That's some white. So how do I give it back? I'll go back to this. Yep, that gives it right back. It goes back to 312, which is right there. Yeah, these kids are crazy, man. I wish you couldn't hear the other ones talking. You just heard maybe one had a mic. The other one didn't want to talk in the mic, and the other teenager didn't want to. To get a bigger picture, this is a map of everything here, but this is what I'm also looking at. It shows all pertinent information, time, when I get to my cruise, how long is it showing to my next point I'm getting into. Top of climb will be there 8 miles, and top of descent will be there 158 miles. According to this one's a little bit off from this one. I don't know why. I don't know if it does for the because it doesn't have a Md-11 profile for this for some reason, so it's just kind of using basic math and numbers. Terrain, you can see the terrain and stuff. So you can see we're heading over to Arizona here, port side, and going into California. Shit, I didn't set my Q&A to 2992. Thank you for reminding me. You're supposed to set that through 18,000 feet. So I don't know why it's showing that now. blowing people's airs out. Okay, hell, what? Cool. Yep. So like I said, this thing shows pretty good, man. It's a, you know, a little EFB calculator. I have to show all the airports. This is where I'm going to. Of course, we know there's terrain where I'm going. I'm going to be going through the mountains here, so you can see. Showing it. It shows the terrain. But this is for doing the Halloween. Hollywood one, arrival into Los Angeles. It shows all the actor points, you know, it shows. Of course, if you know all these actors, some of you might not know. You know, Steve McQueen, Bette Midler, Marilyn Monroe, you know, Hollywood. This is I think Bruin. I think might be the UCLA Bruins. I might be wrong on that. It might be an actor named Avatar. Yeah, I forgot who that is. And then the nice, you know, I'm not going to land on that runway, but if you land on 244 right, you got, you know, Kobe. But this is what the approach we're going to be doing. It shows you a nice little glide path. Shows you a little airplane here when you get closer. It shows you if you're on glide path or not. It shows you the localizer frequency. If you want to listen to it, it shows you the Morse code that you should be listening for. So, you know, dot, 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 dash, dot, 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 dash. You know, show you that. Missed approach procedure. If you don't get down there, you don't see the runway. What you do. Shows climbing, left turn, 3, you know, 2, 3, 6 heading. Up to 2,000. Hold it, Catley. I'm gonna see where we're gonna park. There's so many damn places to park. Show all the places to park. Park in the AA terminal, which is like 49 Alpha, or Terminal 4. So like 49 or so. Yeah, I'll park at the top, 48B. I don't have marshallers in, so I'm not gonna marshal. But you know, when I get down here, I know that I'm gonna be. It will show me a taxi. It should show me a gate. Progressive to my gate or markings, but we're going to be landing here, probably come up here, or even down here and taxi over this way into our gate. I see. Okay. Cool thing about I'll try it and see if it works. It should have the VNAV, so I can set 1900 in, and it should fly 1900 all the way down. Once it gets to the top of the descent point, which is in 60 miles, which is right here, that point right there before McQueen. There's some altitude restraints on this arrival. Figure out why it's not showing you them. It shows on this one. Okay, here it shows all the altitude restraint. Standing here, so when we get, gotta be below flight level 320, 32,000 feet, and then between these fixes. You know, you got to be between 50300 and 240 at 280 knots, so it should slow down everything correctly by itself. Let me look at that and start setting up for landing. Okay, let's go back to my takeoff approach page. So we plan on doing a 35 flaps 35 landing. Showing our approach speeds. We approach 145 today. Shows the length of the runway. So when I'm okay. 1900 in there. This is not usually the way we do things. It happened. Of course, you can be talking to air traffic control, and they'll give you step down altitudes, and they'll usually say, you know, descend via the, you know, the Hollywood 1 arrival into Los Angeles, and 25 left transition, which means, you know, you're gonna descend on the arrival all the way down to a certain point where you're gonna intersect the 25 left localizer, which is lines you up with the 25 left runway. I'll show you. Usually this is the bottom of the arrival right here, is at sea view. So if they say descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, you would descend down 12,000. I would have put 12 in here in the altitude at 1900. But usually when you're descending on this, going in LA, they say, okay, descend via the Hollywood 1, you are cleared for the ILS 25 left. Since we're doing 25 left, I look at the bottom altitude, which is showing here and here, is GG. So it's 1900. So that's why I'm 1900. That's the reason behind the madness. So like I said, I'm just waiting to see if this plane does what it should do, and if not, you know, I'll start working to get it where I need it. But yeah, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people fly this thing, so I'm trying to see if I can challenge myself. It was good for a little challenge once in a while. People walk. Both sides up. Old plane, but I'm surprised it doesn't have TCAS or terrain. Or, I don't know. There's a way to turn it. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see how it looks again. A little contrail. That's the Rio Grande, the Colorado River, I believe. Rio Grande, I think. Yeah. Usually always turbulent. I don't know why, if I'm either on this side of it or that side of it. Sometimes, not all the time, I'm saying sometimes it gets bumpy. I wonder if you'll be able to see the Palm Springs. Palm Springs has a whole bunch of windmills. I wonder if you'll be able to see that today. I didn't. So we're gonna go right through the mountain pass. You know, Palm Springs into over Ontario, and See, and at this point, this is the point where we drink your coffee, eat your lunch. I put active weather, so this is another map. There should be some weather around there. See if it we'll see if it matches up. Queen. See what the weather is in LA. It's 190 at 4 knots, 2,000. I'll read this here. Show the weather. Gotta read a METAR. What time it was made at. That's in Zulu time, of course. Shows the wind direction. Shows at 190 at 4 knots, greater than 7 miles. Statute miles visibility. There's clouds, 2,000 few. 7,000 scattered, 11,000 feet broken. Shows altimeter setting. I'll set once I get below 18,000 feet. I'll set that. Everything's in the green here. If it was out of limits, show too high. But this is nice because it shows if you got a headwind, tailwind stuff, which is nice. So you know what to put in the FMS or the MCDU. When you take off. Wish I could look at and see what it was for Phoenix. I know I took off. Probably out of limits, but we'll see. Oh no, it's this crosswind. Yeah, it's this heavy crosswind of 12 knots left, 2 knot headwind. Okay, wow, so it wasn't bad at all. We're at our point and up to it. Let's see if it does. I don't know, it might go down to like 270 or some weird altitude. We'll see what it does. Top of the descent, yeah, it's starting to go down. There it goes. I'm gonna have to put some speed. Over speed. Might be good for now. There's a localizer frequency in there. I'm gonna put it back in. Why is it 262? That doesn't seem right, but let's see. Well, yeah, I don't know. Why is it showing? $151. I don't know why it's showing that, but I don't know. Is that correction for crab? I don't know. Let's see what it does. Yeah, so yeah, profile making us go down to 270. Must be applies with altitude restrictions, so I think that it believes that it's gonna do its best leveling off 270. Okay, their data shows, it should show altitude restrictions too. When I get closer. Just trying to show some weather here, lightning and stuff. I think that's that weather we saw. About the Broncos through that. Let's see. Get me through the other side of it. But yeah, punch through it and see how it does. Things showed weather. I don't think it does. One's on. Let's see. Tilt it down a little. See, that's what I said. I don't know which one is better. This one, this EFB or electric flight bag, 8,000 feet low. See? I don't know. Well, there must be below. That's gonna be fun. And like I said, I don't know. We'll see if I get the. Hopefully, I can get it to follow the glide path and all that stuff down today. I don't know. We'll see. What is it doing now? It's like slowing the hell down. Speed restriction. I'm up here. I think it's struggling a little bit. I don't know. Just thinking about something. So we'll see. The only restriction at Hollywood is below 32,000 feet, and we are below that. The next restriction is between 30 and 24 at Bruin, and that's at 280 knots. So after we probably pass Hollywood, it's probably slow down to 280 knots. We're kind of within the scope of the, in the middle of the two, between 30 and 24. So see how it goes. Might need some ice here. We'll see. There's the ice. Any ice in case I need it. The ice system's on the right side here. Okay, here it is. Yeah. It's Airbus, but Airbus is like right here. If you're getting ice, put these on. You have to go through it. For sure, if it's the old school system that's on, it's probably gonna take either some kind of performance hit. Altitude air at Avatar. Show us at Avatar. .5. What's the altitude you gotta be at Avatar? Shows Avatar 24, between 24 and 19. Yeah, so of course, yeah, we don't start descending. Yeah, it shows on there too. Below, the minus sign is below 320. So, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing on this, so it's all trial by ear. So we'll figure this out somehow. Worst case scenario is this button. This is the oh shit button. Press it once, it gives you controls, and she still screams at you for a little bit. And you press it again, and she shuts the hell up. I think you gotta press that and this too. That disconnects the auto throttles, I believe. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Alright, now you're gonna start to descend. Oh no, it's not gonna descend until probably after Bruin. Bruin, you have to be between these two altitudes. Getting ready to descend, the throttles just went back. Oh, it's slowing to 280 knots. It's gotta be at 280 knots at Bruin. Alright, good job, George. Keep it up. Just keep on doing what you're doing. It's making my job easier. Is there any more weather? Let's see if there's any more weather on the way there. I mean, it's green, so it's nothing bad. I mean, you look for the red and orange. That's bad shit you don't want to go through. Yep, it's slowing to 280 like it should. 280 there, 280 here, so I know it's going well. The rest is holding at altitude. Actually, I left the lights on. I forgot that. Oh well. Kill it. Turn them on in case I forget anyhow. I know it's like regular systems, but since it's in the gear well, it's not gonna be on anyway. You know, cause fire, that kind of stuff. So, see these tire temperatures start to go up. But I don't even think they don't have any. Only this nose one, but I don't think it's not going up. We're all good. Should start to go down here again. If not, I could probably take control and do vertical speed and, you know, scroll it down and just have to watch it. I don't know if this has a caret. It's usually a green caret we call a caret, a green I don't know, half circle, arc, whatever, and that kind of tells you where the airplane would be, and you scroll this wheel up and down to put it where you want it, and that will make you control your descent accordingly. Or like I said, you got the turn off the autopilot button here. Oh shit button. Press it once, press it again to get it to everything to shut up, and then I think you press the auto throttle. But everything's looking okay so far. We'll see when we start going through these clouds. You know, buck the Bronco. Breeze, you know, it's below -10, so I would put the ice on when we start going through it. Forgot the altimeter setting already. What is it? LAX arrival, weather is 2980. More throttle. No throttle. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. Descending. As long as that's not going back and forth like throttle jockeying, I'm good. You'll see that when I have to land, because I'll take everything off once I see the runway in sight. If it's following the glide slope and localizer, which is this. If it follows this all the way down, it should be following a glide slope down, which we see up here. Once we get closer to the airport and localizer, that should come in here. It should show the frequency here, and it should be tuned, so we could follow this path that will keep us on the glide path, which will keep us there all the way down to the ground and center. Oh, that's the plan. Oh yeah, for the most part. It's the text scene. What? I don't know what you're talking about, but you know. Checking social media, yeah, right. No, it's you can do anything now you want. 18,000 feet below, usually, depending on some airlines, it's 10,000 feet. It's a sterile time, which means, you know, we don't do anything that's not pertaining to our flying duties. So, I don't know, you see those pictures sometimes on final, you know, not by me, but, you know, So that's another story. What's going on here? When you getting that DayZ? When you get on that DayZ, man? That's something chill. Keep your mind cool and collective. You know, it has your RP. A little slow pace. You don't have to be chasing down, dealing with shitlords, asking why you guys, what are you guys doing, why are you here, that kind of stuff. You know, just saying. So we just passed through 18,000 feet. Transition out to 2980. Put it in here. Stand. It is sometimes. I mean, like day like today. Not necessarily. It's only when you have like weather and that kind of stuff is really you gotta be on your shit. You can't be dicking around. You're not gonna be talking about baseball and stuff. You just talk about pertinent information. Yeah. You're not supposed to do that. Like, oh shit, can't wait to get to the beach. No. We do that, further back. I said I hope I don't botch this up too much, but we are gonna try. It's going to send down the level off at 14, and it has to be above 14. The clouds yet? Showing me from Palm Springs. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see that. Like that was gonna. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna be able to see that today. I wanted to see if they actually hit the windmill. Took on the clouds. I'm gonna turn on the NEI. That's 3 degrees. Once it gets above 10, I don't have to worry about it. Need it on normal. Okay, let's get to 10 degrees right here. I'll take it out. I need it. I remember to take it off. Uh-oh. You got the 19? Slow to 250 here. Below 10,000, gotta be 250 knots. So let's see what it does. Hopefully figure it out. Well, it shows 250 there anyway, so hopefully it starts to slow down here. I might have to help it. Take some therapy. Call it a day, you know? Some Vicks. Or Excedrin. You been sleeping? No. Rain is below 10,000.